What's poppin', yo?
Hey. How are you?
Hello.
Love the song, man.
Yeah, no fucking long time no see. Fucking spent like 3 hours on Tuesday together.
Right.
That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. In fact,
Yeah,
I'm
that was
vaping
cool.
what we made Tuesday.
Oh, I gave
That
that to
was
Hunter.
fun.
She really likes it.
Yeah.
Yo, you nailed the pineapple yogurt. Finally, it's one of the books.
Yeah.
I think so.
It's really
I
good.
think so.
I think
Yeah.
so. I thought we had mixed opinions on it, but I think in the end we agreed, right? Fuck off.
We made a couple of versions and they were like all vapeable. But after a couple of days, the last one is the best. Definitely.
You think so? Because you didn't agree at first.
No, but now I do.
Cool. Yeah, I like that one. That was a pretty good recipe. That was Mallory's suggestion.
It only took us what, like maybe 3 versions, something like that.
3, yeah.
3 and a couple of tries. I mean, the 3 of us
Yeah.
tried different things. I don't know if we
Yeah.
can call those versions, but we had a lot of fun.
I ended up being right.
Um,
Only had to mix 1 batch.
I'm really worried about the after show, about what happened and the images, and how that can affect my public figure. You know,
Your persona.
my persona.
Yeah. Yeah, it will be made public for sure.
Yeah. I need to talk with my lawyers and shit about.
I have it slotted for interactive mixing next week. It's just going to be the waiting screen the
No.
whole time.
You know, I didn't really know a beard could do that. You know?
I don't think Nachef knew a beard
me,
could do that.
Me neither. I was surprised. I was surprised.
It was pretty cool though. Gotta say.
It
Yeah.
was.
I'm gonna use it. I told you for a holiday. That's holiday material.
Holiday.
Mhm.
Halloween.
Like, Halloween. Yeah, that's a holiday. Or isn't?
Well, I thought you were gonna be like Easter or something.
No,
Yeah.
that would be fucking weird.
Yeah, no, that's
Probably
what like. Yeah,
It wouldn't be appropriate for Christmas for sure. For sure.
I don't know. You could hang like ornaments and shit.
Yeah, you probably could.
You
Yeah.
put what is it? Twine? Not twine. What is that? Tinsel.
Twine. Shania.
Tinsel.
Tinsel. Twine.
It could be the Christmas pirate. You know?
Yeah, snake. Did you see the snake on my deck?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
crazy, huh?
It's
Wait a minute,
Christmas. It's Christmas.
A
up
snake
there?
on your what?
My
Deck.
porch. My porch, my deck.
Okay. Okay. I
You
wanted some
understood desk.
clarification.
That's a different photo. No, that I go out there, I dump because I use the French press and I just fucking dump it outside in the fucking the flower bed. It's good for hydrangeas. A little pro tip for everybody. So coffee, they like it. So I dump it out there and the fucking snake pops out of the porch and it's just fucking like it's not even looking at me. I don't know, maybe it was, but it wasn't like facing me. And it was just going I was like, this motherfucker.
I hope so. If it was doing a different noise, it would be weird.
Yeah, if it was just like, what's up, Max? You know?
Yo, dude, what's with the coffee grinds?
Yeah. let me get a little bit, you know? It freaked me out. I
I
was
grant
like,
you 3 wishes.
yeah, it'd be great. Like, oh, you got me. All right. And he probably thought he found a leprechaun. He was like, now where's the pot of gold? You know? Like, let's work together. Let's split this.
Hey, did you ask him if he knew Snakey?
I think it was
Down in
Snaky. I
Argentina?
thought Christmas came early.
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought it
Yeah.
was. It looked just like the motherfucker.
Yeah.
It looked just like him, man.
Oh god.
He lives there.
It was
He's
fun.
he's cool. I named him Snaky. So
Yeah.
he's a
Yeah,
relative.
totally. It's going to take care of all the other animals you don't want around the house. So it's good to have couple snakes.
Mhm.
Not a lot.
Oh,
Just a
dude. I had the weirdest conversation with Hunter. I was like, we were talking, you ever have that like superpower conversation? Like, oh, what would be the best superpower? No, just me? Okay.
Yeah,
we
just
we
you,
consume different things, but okay.
Consume.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, that's not the right word, but.
Yes.
All right. But I think by far the best superpower would be to talk to animals and shit. For sure.
Like Mr. Doolittle.
Yeah, you'd have to
Dr.
be able to
Doolittle or
turn it
whatever.
off though, right? You got to, because if you're just like outside and like fucking like, like hearing crazy shit, like you got to want to turn that off.
Do you really want to know what your cats think about you?
I want to be able to talk to them and be like, shut the fuck up. I'm going to feed you. I never just stop halfway through feeding you. So shut up. Like, I want to get the message through to them, for sure.
Yeah,
That's
but you don't want to hear the answer.
Why? I'm bigger than them.
I
I can lock them
guess.
in a room. I don't care. And then I'll talk to
Yeah.
them on the other side. I'm like, you better change your opinions.
Yeah,
know?
but that's a lame superpower.
Why?
I would
What's
like
better?
to time travel. Time travel, like the guy from Heroes.
Oh,
Heroes.
you mean like the guy with the phone booth that you're so in love with
Oh yeah, it is
from
stupid.
from England,
Doctor Who,
Doctor Who.
Well, yeah,
the
it's stupid.
Doctor, the Doctor.
Doctor
Yeah,
Who. What's
that
his
guy.
superpower? Just being smart.
That's
Fuck that.
but that's not a superpower.
Yeah, it's either way, it sounds miserable.
He's his thing. He's from another planet and has a spaceship that can do that. The TARDIS. That's not a superpower. I mean, like the guy from Heroes. Have
wait
you
a
watched
minute.
Heroes?
Tony Stark is a superhero, right?
No.
And it's just because he's smart. He knows how to build stuff, right?
He's
Well,
super rich.
Yeah, he's
That's
he's
it.
like Batman. That's it. And
Yeah.
smart. And smart.
Batman.
But it's like
Batman's-
saying that Elon Musk is a superhero. He's
No,
not.
not
super
superhero.
villain. Maybe.
We don't know yet.
Dude, him and Jeff Bezos are just Lex Luthor. Like they're just
But
splitting time.
the
and
plot
shit.
is developing with them. We don't
Right.
know
Yeah.
who is.
We're in
who.
the origin story right now still.
Yeah.
Like
Mm.
so what are you gonna pick? First of all, I wanna just say time travel's bullshit. You're gonna have this fucking split personality, you never feel like you're gonna really know where you belong.
I
What
can
your
manage
present
that.
time is.
I'm very organized. I can manage that.
You don't feel like you would actually like you would fit into a certain like time period. You can
Mm.
always come back here, even though you can go back to time anywhere.
Well, yeah, this is my timeline, but I can go back and fix.
So why do you
things I
pick
did wrong.
2021?
A lot of
Uh,
things you did wrong.
No.
Probably.
You can't do that. You don't understand time travel. If you go back in time, then you can't predict what that future is going to be.
Right.
Yeah.
So you just have no identity anymore. You're just like keep
Okay,
changing your
okay, I
timeline.
pick a different one.
You can't.
Can I
You picked
fly?
it. You picked it.
It's done.
Flying sucks, dude. Flying is one of the most bullshit superpowers. You want to get hit by a bird? Come on, flying and shit. You get hit by like a fucking a moth. If you ever fucking a moth would
Hey,
explode and you'd be like,
Dude,
"Fuck this
I
superpower."
walk and I don't get hit by people when I walk.
How
when I
fast are
walk.
you walking? You got to have a lot
I'm
of
going to
velocity
fly
to
like-
fly.
Where is he going? I'm gonna fly like. I'm not going to fly like super speed.
Okay, even if you were on a motorcycle going like 20 miles an hour and you got hit by a moth, that sounds like you ever see a moth just explode in your face?
No.
Like, come on, dude.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
It sounds like it sounds like that the superpower that he wants isn't to fly, it's to float, which is lame as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just wants to be a
May-
fairy.
Maybe I
man.
just want to lose some weight. That's
Yeah.
it. That's
Maybe
enough.
that's it. He's like, my superpower would be like, I can float around and collect kids' teeth. And it's like, that's the tooth fairy, dude. You want to be the fucking tooth fairy.
Okay, what's yours, Fokker? He's a villain.
Oh,
Right.
super
Oh,
strength,
yeah, he's
man.
bad.
Super strength. Super
Super
strength.
strength?
The Hawk. Yeah. Oh yeah.
That would actually be pretty
Yeah.
cool, pretty useful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but think about how much you're going to spend in clothes.
No, he doesn't have to
That's-
be like. He doesn't have to get massive.
Oh yes,
Right?
I do.
He said the
Yeah.
Oh,
Hulk.
you do?
Yeah,
He
the
wants
Hulk,
to be
like-
green, and yeah.
yeah. It's like, piss me off, and you'll see what happens. That kind of thing.
That's true. I wish you were the Hulk too, because you do need I think the change of wardrobe thing is something like you could use. Like it would force you to like shop more.
Exactly.
That's actually like a benefit for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, we'd be the weird. See, like Folkart and I could like team up. I'm talking to like wolves and shit, and like I don't know, kittens.
And what you talk with the wolf and say, "Hey, how are you, dude?" And what? He's not going to do whatever you want.
So you can
He's
trust
going to
me.
say,
I'd be like,
"Fuck
dude."
off, human.
No, I'd be like, have you ever had like a T-bone? And they'll be like, I don't know, probably. And I can fucking feed it, and I have their trust. And then like I
No.
yeah, yep.
It doesn't work like that. No.
It's a slow game, but it's it's a slow ride. But like you gotta keep.
Have y'all seen that's the show? Oh gosh, it's on Amazon Prime. What's
The
it called?
Boys?
About the
Amazing.
superheroes. The
The boys.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, the boys with the guy that talks to dolphins.
I mean, he
Yeah.
kind of sucks.
You see what happened with him, all right?
But I ain't gonna be talking to fish. Like honestly, I don't want to talk to bugs, and I don't want to talk to fucking fish. So, still a pretty cool superpower.
No, it's not. What I'm thinking is,
It has
I
its
think that
pluses.
Folkart wants to be the whole, just to get some balance about what's going on right now in his body, because he
Here.
he needs to grow up in other areas
Oh.
to compensate.
Yeah.
He has the taste of what's being the Hulk.
He's anatomy.
to balance
Yeah.
things. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have-
Balance things.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of an anatomy imbalance,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And
in,
from
like-
what I heard, it's also green. So,
That's I mean, it would be a benefit. What if it's just a different shade of green though? Like it just gets greener.
what if you can't choose the color and you end up being pink or yellow or like an annoying color? That would be bad.
Yeah. That's not so bad.
I don't know.
I don't mind being pink.
you
I'm
are
kind
the
of that
bad.
way anyway.
That's the worst downside. What if you were like a color you don't like?
You tell me, Max. You tell me, Max. How is it being pink?
Sucks, dude. Fucking sucks, man. It is not great. Dude, it's like, like the whole, you're not going to like me when I'm angry. It was like, no, everybody hates when I laugh because just turned fucking pink. And then I like red. It's like I have the worst superpowers. Like when I laugh, my face gets really red, like a fire truck.
Oh god, guys, what's this whole poll thing about?
Oh, who's winning? We can't talk about it till then.
Folkart.
Can't talk about it
Folkart
till
is
then.
Folkart is winning,
Yeah, let's keep it there.
right?
Let's keep it that way.
Yeah.
There's 29 votes. So
Just vote.
yeah, just everybody vote. If you're watching, click a button,
So we're gonna like
Yeah.
save it to the end to reveal what the poll is actually about.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
it will be the end for sure. I'm sure.
It would be for you.
This is what we do with YouTube money.
Vote for Max.
Don't vote for me. All right, so
Okay.
superpowers are cool, but you want to talk about like vaping or whatever?
Not really. Nah.
I imagine if you just started mixing and you watched our last video, and this is what you watch next, you're not
Yeah,
going to understand
yeah.
shit. Why are they talking about superheroes? I'm here to hear about mixing.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe some people wanted that to happen today.
Maybe.
People were like, dude, I'm really curious about their opinions about superpowers. And now they're just enthralled right now. They're like, yes, right? Fuck fish, talk to wolves. I don't know. They're probably
but
super into
They
it.
are talking about it. They are going deep in chat about it. I mean, Mike Gordon
they
said
are.
time is an ocean and it ends at the shore. I mean, they are being
Whoa.
really meta about it.
Whoa.
Wait, what? Time is an ocean and ends. Well, fucking Mike Gordon's a poet. That was fucking
Wow.
beautiful. I'm fucking gonna cry, dude. Shit was deep as fuck. If Grocery Boy says, I don't like talking to people, pretty sure I don't want to talk to animals. Give up talking to people. Just talk to animals.
No, I bet talking to animals is much better than talking to people.
Yeah, I think it'd be amazing.
You think so?
Fuck yeah.
What do you think?
I would
animals
talk to a
would
squirrel
say?
before talking to Max. We'll talk to any bug other
Any
than
man?
Max.
Yeah, he's just sitting over here talking to a muskrat, you know? What'd you say, Folkart? What'd you say before?
I just can't imagine what an animal would say. It would probably be like, "You fucking white people."
White, only white people. Yeah.
I mean, I just want to like gain the trust of like the deer and shit or something and be like, dude, I'm going to help you guys out. Stop running into cars. Like, it ain't helping anybody's cause. Like, it sucks for every party involved.
But do you realize how hard would it be to gain the trust from animals after all we did to them? It's not that they're going to trust you. They're going to say, hey, why did you shoot me? Why did you use my skin as clothes?
I believe in myself, dude. I think I could do it. I think I could really change their opinions on me. Not you guys, like not the rest
Hearts
of
and
humanity.
minds, man.
Yeah.
Hearts and minds, man.
Like I'm saying, it's not an immediate thing. It's a slow burn. I gotta build their trust. I gotta work for it. You know, I gotta kind of.
And then you lead them to the slaughter.
Some of them, maybe. I'm not trying to like, you know.
Hey, if
change
you do
the
that,
world.
you have to be a vegetarian, a vegan.
Honestly, I don't think it would change anything for me.
Are you going to talk with your food? That has to change.
I have a choice. Like, I'm not gonna like. I don't have. It's not my job. I don't have to like go around talking to chickens and shit and cows and be like, and then eat that one. Yeah. It's not like. It's not part of like, it's not like on the fucking list of things that you have to do. Like, that'd be a fucking weird stipulation. It's like for you to still talk to animals, you gotta talk to all the ones you're gonna eat, and you have to eat them.
Yeah, yeah. You have to explain them why you're going to kill them. That's the only rule.
Dude,
or you lose your power.
It's like chickens will like eat each other though. So like,
what?
I think they'd get it.
They don't eat each other.
They eat anything that's in front of their beak.
They'll eat each other.
Anything.
They're not going to kill another chicken to eat it.
Yes, they will.
Oh, absolutely. Roosters kill roosters all the time.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they eat eggs too. That's fucked up. They'll just start eating the fucking eggs they lay. Chickens are fucked.
Do they eat nuggets and shit?
If you feed it to if you give it to them, yeah.
If it's in front of their beak, they're gonna eat it.
Right.
Yep. Okay. Chickens are probably one of the nastiest animals that people eat. But
yeah, I mean, I'd
it's
talk
good,
to him.
man.
I'd still talk to him though.
Maybe.
All right, guys. What are we going to talk about? Do you want to talk about the last video?
Sure, we can talk about that. We had a few comments on the video. I think people seem to like this style of video. It's not like a mixing video. This one isn't. It's more of just advice, right?
Yeah.
For somebody that's just getting started, they're thinking about starting to mix, and it doesn't go very deep, but it's really good advice. I think. I think. Go ahead.
I mean, if you did the shit the right way, you probably wouldn't have had to watch that video, or it's been drilled into your brain for as long as you've been doing it. Because I feel like a lot of channels talk about like mix other people's recipes. Don't fucking just buy shit and try to figure it out.
Yeah. Why don't we talk about some of the comments we had?
Oh, that's good.
For example, Diomedes said, wouldn't it be a good idea to mix small batches of singular aromas at different percentages to really understand how the aroma works? Maybe in the same mix forever ain't bad, but you have to understand what aromas you're using to tweak them later on to your preference.
So that single
flavor
testing?
testing. Yeah.
Yeah, he's talking about that. I mean, it's not something bad. I mean, I encourage you to do it if you want. I don't think it's the best advice for someone that is starting mixing, right?
Yeah. I mean, the idea, okay, backtracking like this, I'm gonna tie these two together. But when we did the 2-flavor banger, the idea was to do two flavors that can work really well together. And typically with 2 flavors, you're gonna pick one that's basically a one shot. One of them's that's super full. I think it's every benefit in mixing like 2 flavors at a time than just single flavor testing, because nothing's more tedious and boring than that. And I really don't think you learn as much. I mean, I think there's benefits to it, but not much. It's not enjoyable. It's annoying.
And is what you taste doing single flavor could be very different from how it behaves in a recipe.
It's linear as fuck. You're just tasting that one thing.
Yeah, I think that single flavor testing is best suited for somebody who has decided that they want to do this. You know, they want to dive in full force. They want to know everything that there is to know about flavorings. Somebody that's first starting, if you do that, they're going to get overwhelmed. It's like I can't taste. I mean, so many new mixers have told me that when they mix up a single flavor, they can't really taste what's going on in it, because they don't even understand the concept of tasting different types of notes. And that kind of happens by mixing other people's recipes, where you can really look at the recipe and say, oh, that's why it tastes like this, and that's why it tastes like that, because of this particular flavor.
Maybe you can do that after you try it in different recipes. That's not a bad idea. But if you start by single flavor testing, especially if you just started, it could make you discard a flavoring because of the flavor you got doing a single flavor testing. And it could be really useful, but it doesn't taste good by itself.
Yeah, it could be that you maybe get some type of plastic off note and you think, oh gosh, that's horrible. Yeah. But if you think about it, what if you're doing some type of a gummy kind of candy? Maybe that plastic aspect will actually work in a gummy candy, you know?
Yeah, it's all about usage. I mean, Rocky Tooney, like he said, I didn't start single flavor testing for quite a while at first. Yeah, I mean, I would get that. I think that actually you shouldn't start single flavor testing until you guys gotta understand, like, we're not gonna put single flavor testing in a video like that where it's the beginning thing, because some people don't even have the full knowledge of like using a calculator and like putting stuff in bottles and stuff. Like, imagine like your first 5 times like making a recipe, you're probably really, really careful with everything that you do. And so it was saying that somebody should just single flavor test is going to be like, well, I'm not even going to bother because this is like, there's this much work that goes into making a recipe. It's like, no, it doesn't have to be that much work.
I guess you had this experience also. How many times we heard, hey, I tried this flavoring, for example, in a Wera biscuit. Oh, I tried a Wera biscuit. I don't like it.
Yeah.
You tried it? Yeah, I mixed it 5% like I do TPA, and I didn't like in a Wera biscuit at 5%. Of course you don't.
Right.
I mean, because the percentages is wrong, because you maybe took what you were told to try Capella or TPA, and also it's not in the right context.
Yeah.
So it's good, but maybe not for beginners.
Yeah. So when I first heard the advice of like single flavor testing, I had been mixing for, I don't know, 6 or 8 months, something like that. And I thought, okay, this is how it's supposed to be done. I'm going to start single flavor testing. I did that for about 2 weeks, and it was like, screw this. This is like it's too hard. It's too hard to do this right at first. I think it's something that you have to do over time. You can't just test all your flavors and know them all and you know everything. No, it's not like that. Yeah. It's not a bad idea. If you want to know what a flavor tastes like, mix it up by itself, taste it. But don't just use that information just from the single flavor test.
I mean,
you have to mix it with other things to really get a good concept of it.
Yeah. You can get there eventually. Like, I think when you start actually like single flavor testing, it sounds weird to say it, but I don't think that's in the right order of, you got to mix like other people's recipes. And then if you start single flavor testing, that's how to use them and stuff. But like the more of like what that video was talking about is like, just don't stop mixing other people's recipes until you really understand like those flavors that you bought. Like, you're not ready to work with that stuff yet. You know, you have limited like experience, and like you really only have those flavors. You know what those ones kind of taste like together. You can start pulling stuff apart and see what it tastes like. But
well, we have another comment from Sortial, something like that. I'd say mix someone else recipes that fall into your favorite profile and is well rated. Then go with the profile you think you like that incorporates flavors from your favorite profile and that are also well rated. I like your suggestion of taking notes on how various work in a mix. Yeah, that's perfect. I mean,
it's simplified.
Mix your favorite. Yeah. Find the profile you like, make some very well rated recipes, and then try to use those flavorings in something similar to see how they behave in different contexts. We're going to talk about that more in a following video.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, that's like a simplified version of, how to pick them and what to do with them and shit. I think that was kind of what we covered in that video. It's like, pick how to find recipes, how to like, whatever. There's all these like sorting systems too once you get into it. Like, you have certain things. I think you can like check everything you have and figure out what you can make. So you're going to find more recipes and stuff from that.
If you have your inventory in all the flavors or Eliquid recipes, you have an option. What can I make? It gives you the recipes.
That's really useful. Because then you can really like, have to be like, then you don't get into this rabbit hole of thinking you have to buy everything like a lot of people do,
Yeah. Right. And that was one point of this video is to let people know that it's probably not a good idea just to go out and spend $200 on a bunch of flavorings that you know nothing about. This first step is also about saving money, because that's one of the main reasons that people get into mixing is to save money. And if you're just buying flavors that you don't even know what they are, you're going to be spending a lot of money and maybe never even use those flavoring much at all. So by only buying the flavors that for a specific recipe, it's going to save you money. That's kind of the point of it.
Yeah, you can like start to like analyze shit too. Like, if you like something from Naked, like there's tons of DIY recipes that are way better than anything Naked ever made.
Of course. Yeah.
So there's personalization, and like fruits are probably a pretty good starting point for starting, just mixing in general.
Yeah. Well, Chasing Clouds and Flavor Reviews, go check his channel. It's saying in chat, I have single flavor tested, but only do that for flavors that I really don't think I will know what they are going to be like or doing a mix. But basic stuff like fruits and candy, I just mix them.
Yeah, you got nothing to lose doing that.
It makes sense. Yeah. Maybe you can single taste when you don't understand what's going on with that flavor, what's doing in a recipe, just to have that individualization of the flavoring. That word.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think most of the time I think of single flavor testing as it's more of an advanced thing, is when you really want to like learn how to make your own shit and you want to really find that key thing for a profile you're trying to like develop or something like that.
Right.
I don't think it's a very beginner thing to do. You got nothing to lose. You got them and you want to fucking single flavor test them, do it. But
the whole idea is just to keep mixing fun for you.
mm-hmm.
And if it's not fun, why do it?
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, mixing recipes is going to give you also something to vape, something to stay away from cigarettes and save money. Single tasting flavorings is great, but it's kind of boring.
Yeah.
Vaping that single flavoring mix.
Yeah. But, that's a good thing about shows like Noted. They do that for you. So
right.
Just by going and watching their shows, it'll help you out tremendously to at least get a good concept, good idea of maybe not, maybe what not to buy, especially,
Yeah, for sure.
It's
a
very
really
helpful.
Noted is a great resource we have in vaping. What they do is it takes a lot of time and money and dedication to do what they do, and it's a great resource, so you don't have to do it. But we're going to do more of this, right? This is like a series.
We're gonna put out at least 2 more videos just for beginners. The next one will come out. I'm not sure when it'll come out, but it'll probably be a couple months before it comes out, right?
Yeah. We're going to mix them.
Yeah,
they
we're
going to
back
mix
to back.
these kind of videos with some more in-depth videos. We're going to try to go from beginner to more advanced.
Yeah.
Try to mix it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm happy they like the video.
Is there any other comments on that video you want to talk about?
No, we had a lot of comments, but things to talk now, I don't think so.
Okay. So, do you want to talk about a recipe?
Yes.
Yeah? Yeah?
Yes. Yeah, I do. I've been vaping all day.
I couldn't mix it as it is because I couldn't find a cantaloupe. And I was super upset about it. Yeah, I made mine with apple filling. So
I think this is like the second or third time I've ever actually used Capella cantaloupe. I don't know, it's not
my favorite.
It's not my favorite either. It's kind of boring. I mean, I guess. I think FA is pretty good, but whatever.
So, but if you have it, this may be a good use for it. Sorry for that.
Yeah, that's all right. So this recipe that we're talking about was made by Steve TC. It's called Melon glazed donut.
Yeah, let's talk about this. Bam.
There is a lot of hype around this recipe. I mean, it's really well rated.
Yeah, this is a weird one. So he's from Vapepedia.
It's got 10 5-star reviews on it.
Right.
Oh, he's part of okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, here's the recipe. Let me make this a little bigger. I think we can get away with making it bigger. All right. So 4.5% Capella cantaloupe, 2.5 FA cookie, 2% FA meringue, 1.3 cap vanilla custard original, and 2 FA Sapola. Pretty weird recipe, huh?
It's weird. Yeah,
on paper it looks weird.
On paper it looks all wrong. Like it's like 4.5 Capella cantaloupe, like okay, 2.5 FA cookie, no. Meringue,
which is
no.
Low,
yeah. Zapola, well, 1.3 I feel like is just there to like piss off Nasha.
Yeah.
Like it's like an OCD thing.
Purpose. But also meringue for a donut?
I mean, I get where he was going with this.
Yeah, but
like the meringue.
If you see this recipe, if I've seen this recipe without any context, I don't think I would have mixed it.
Oh,
if I don't know who Steve is. I mean, now I know who he is. He's from Germany, and they had shout out to the German community. They have incredible mixers there. I don't know what's going on in Germany that they like produce gray mixers.
They don't have all the vape drama, so they're just fucking working.
Probably, or something in the water. I don't know what it is. They have gray mixers, and he was in Noted. I met him in Noted. He was in a couple of shows.
I'll tell you. You were saying that I wasn't gonna mix this until I heard this guy say cantaloupe. I heard this motherfucker say cantaloupe, and that was adorable. That shit was cute.
How did he say?
It's cantaloupe. For all I've ever heard, it's cantaloupe. This guy's walking around calling it cantaloupe. Fucking love that shit. He kept saying cantaloupe, and I was watching Noda, and they were talking about it. And he kept saying cantaloupe, and I'm like, say cantaloupe some more. I'm like, I'm loving this. This is great.
What do you think about the recipe?
For me, just looking at this recipe, this does not look like a donut recipe to me.
Not really.
But now, reading his description, he says in there that this is the type of donut grandma made. So
I stopped reading at that point. I was like, that shit, he wrote that, like, that's a fucking criminal offense. Like, you can't get away with saying cantaloupe donut and say, just like grandma used to make.
And I don't know how are cantaloupes in Germany, but I don't see that country being like a huge producer of cantaloupes.
They don't know what to do with it. Clearly, they're doing this. They're making fucking donuts out of it. That shit is
spaghetti and cantaloupes.
Cantaloupe in the U.S. is exclusively for like a fruit mix, like a fruit cup, or like a fucking like fruit salad. That's it. Mm-hmm. Other than that, that's just fucking garbage. And they're like, nah, makes good donuts.
Well, but what I kind of got out of it was that there's two types of donuts for me. There's the fluffy kind of yeasty kind, and then there's the cakey kind, which are delicious. I love the cakey kind. They're like homemade donuts, you know. Oh. And so when I read that and I mixed this up too, and I tasted, it's like, yeah, okay. It's not a yeasty donut. It's one of those homemade kind of cakey donuts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely what it is. It definitely has a donut feel to it. Mm-hmm. We're not going to agree on this recipe at all, are we?
I don't think so. Which
before
is good.
I read the description, I was going to say that it was more like some type of a Danish. But then when I read it, it's like, oh, okay, he's going more for that bready kind of donut. So it's like, yeah, okay, I can see that.
Yeah. So you get almost like that old-fashioned donut kind of a thing going on?
Exactly, the old-fashioned donut.
Yeah, that's what I get. Which is not quite the picture that he has, which I guess you would take like a yeast donut and then you would like ice it with cantaloupe icing or fucking some shit, I guess. I don't know. I mean, melon glazed donut. Okay, glazed donut, yeast donut. You would think glazed would go on a yeast, but this is a cake donut, and it definitely is a cake donut. With like, you know, like the difference between like those blueberry donuts and shit. That's like closer to what I think it is. I think it's like cantaloupe instead of blueberry, I guess. You know?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like that with some spice.
But okay, wait. We're missing something. Is it good or not?
I don't know if we're going to talk about that yet.
Okay.
What do you think, Folkart? Do you like it?
So to me, it is a very strange pairing. I don't particularly get cantaloupe. I mean, we raise cantaloupes. I eat cantaloupe all the time.
Raise them.
And we have a garden.
I have one that is
motherfucker. You grow
going
them.
to college.
Yeah, you don't raise a donut. You grow them.
Shit. Well, okay, whatever.
Not whatever.
And so
not whatever. That's the word.
But we also grow melons, right?
Yeah, grow them.
And like honeydew melons. And so for me, this tastes more like a honeydew melon than it does a cantaloupe. But having said that, it's still a strange pairing, but it's good. I like it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's oddly appealing, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, okay, my opinion, cantaloupe has no business being around a fucking donut. I don't care what fucking country you're from. But to me, it works, like, kinda. Like, in this recipe, kinda. You know? Like, am I gonna go out and be like, I need to try one? Never. You know? Like, ever. But
they don't make them.
I hope they don't. I really hope they don't. What it reminds me of, I'll give you a really fucked up scenario, right? You go to like, it reminds me of like an apple orchard kind of donut, like they make like a cider donut. And then they're like, we'll make pumpkin donuts too, right? Pumpkin season. And then they ran out. And they're like, we've got these cantaloupes. Like, they're kind of close, right? Like, you think anyone will notice? So I feel like he kind of tried to trick us, you know? He's like, I don't think they'll notice. I think they'll think it's a pumpkin donut. But I'm going to sneak some cantaloupe in there.
Yeah, but you like it. It's something
I like it.
Babe. You can babe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I like it today.
But
I don't know if I'm going to vape it forever.
Okay. I my version is the base instead of cantaloupe. I'm using 0.5 apple filling, Flabora. And what is weird to me that I don't know why you didn't mention this. I don't know how to match this recipe with the outcome. I mean, I read the recipe and what I taste doesn't make any sense because I don't get, and I'm using apple filling.
Yeah.
I don't get a lot of sepola, or I don't get the darkness from 2.5% FA cookie. And I get my taste right now with the apple filling is like, it's a little bit easy, but it's that spice from the apple filling that is tricking me to think more about a donut.
Yeast? Yeah.
Yeah, that it should be.
You taste the cider donut.
What cider donut? Yeah.
Cinnamon, sugar. Cake. That's cake donut.
At the same time, it tastes like a baked donut. Have you ever had a baked donut?
That's a cake donut. Well, that's what we call them. Cake
well,
donuts.
yeah. Well, it's for me, it's in the middle. But the flavor is really interesting. And with apple filling, it goes perfect.
Yeah, like an old-fashioned donut is like a cake donut, which I think that's what you're talking about. Like the spice almost gives it like the warmth, like it's fresh, right?
Yeah.
So yours probably tastes like a pretty legit like apple cider donut, right?
Just like straight out of the oven.
Right.
Yeah, right. It's very interesting.
Maybe with like some apple too, because I'm sure like that apple filling's got
but at 0.5, the apple or the cinnamon, they are very well balanced in the recipe. I mean, it's like one thing.
You're using 0.5?
0.5.
So, okay.
0.5.
And usually like anything with apple filling tends to like when you're at 0.5, like, you got a little leeway, but like 1%, you're like getting apple pie. And you're not. You're getting a donut.
No.
With maybe a little bit more apple. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
baked apple. Yeah.
The base is impressive as fuck. I mean, that alone makes this recipe, good by my standard, because if fucking I'm not even showing the right thing. So you got I'm having the recipe there the whole time, not fucking on the right thing. Cantaloupe, You could just take that out, in my opinion, and put it with something else. This is a great base.
Yeah.
I don't know if you need the meringue, but I don't know if it's hurting anything. It's definitely not glazing anything. Like a frosting.
I would love to know from him, and if he's watching, maybe he can leave a comment in the video, how he came up with this recipe, why he ended up using FA Cookie at 2.5, meringue at 2, vanilla custard at 1.3, and simple at 2. It was just trying, or there is a reasoning behind it? No, because I tried once 2.5 FA Cookie in this recipe and I loved it. I'm really interested in that. How? Why?
I can't
understand.
Yeah.
I understand why he's using the cap vanilla custard in there to give it that softness. The meringue to me is the one that kind of like, really? I don't really know what it's doing, but it almost feels like I do get a frosting from it. It's like that's the meringue in it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting. It instead of tasting like cereal milk,
right?
It tastes like some kind of white frosting, and
also
it's.
I didn't use any sweetness in this because there is no sweetness in the sweetener in the recipe, and it gets something sweet enough for a donut, and maybe it is also the meringue giving that sweetness.
It could be. No. I thought it was pretty sweet. I did add sweetener to mine. I added Flavor West. I had like 1%. I know the vanilla custard trick. Never thought about using FA Cookie because it doesn't sound right. But that darkness is like kind of translating to like the old-fashioned donut, like the darker edges of that.
The crusty parts, of the bake. Yeah.
Like you like lick it or something, and you know, like that taste.
We don't lick, you lick.
Everybody licks old-fashioned donuts when they get them. They get that fucking. No. It's the only donut that has like that taste. You lick it.
No, you lick it.
No,
just like you lick the bottoms of cookies.
People lick stuff. Not the only one. People,
and like you said, Max, it's the right vanilla custard to use.
Yeah, that's a trick that like a lot of people haven't known about. I've been working on a fucking like a jelly donut for a long time, and that's like one of just how people say funnel cake is disgusting. You know, vanilla custard's disgusting too. But they seem to work with each other, especially for a donut. That's kind of like a trick that like I've seen a lot of people talk about, and you know, that's the only use I use for vanilla custard anymore is for a donut. It gets dirty.
He's saying I used FA Cookie to get the yeastiness out.
Yeastiness out. Oh, so to bring in the yeastiness. Yeah, I mean, it's not something I would expect to get the yeastiness from. You know, FA Cookie, because that's more of like
flavor.
No, it's not. It's not bready. It's not like if you were gonna use like pudding base, maybe I could see like a yeasty component. Yeah. But FA Cookie is just kind of, I think it's just a darker AP flavor. You know, bakery.
Yeah, but it's the only because simple. It's the only cakey part or the only bready part when it's not. I mean, cookie because sepola it doesn't have a lot of cake or bread or anything like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a combination.
It's Zapola to me is kind of like funnel cake with spice. To me,
right.
That's what
it's not a fluffy cake. Yeah. And also cookie is not a fluffy cake. Why do we get that kind of cakey donut?
I think it's probably from the AP that's in the FA Cookie.
Yeah, it could be. Which I don't taste as like. This doesn't taste anything like FA Cookie in here.
No.
I think it's the combination. That's your like old-fashioned donut base. 2.5 FA Cookie. I can't guarantee this is going to work in everything, but that's what I'm tasting here. If you were to get rid of the cantaloupe and the meringue, that's the recipe for an old-fashioned donut.
Wait. It is Is what you're saying that this is a quadrinity?
A quadrupedum.
A quadrupedum?
If you're gonna include the meringue, it's a quadrinity. Yeah.
Quadrinity.
Yeah.
All right, resubmit it.
Okay.
We're gonna do that. Is that gonna be the assignment? If we can basically say right now, we should confirm it. We should say do quadrinities.
Okay, I agree.
They gotta. All right, so everybody get working. I don't know. The assignment's like what, a month
I don't know
away?
when. We're going to tell them.
We got months and months yet to the next one.
Yeah.
Well, start working on it. Let's clarify what a quadrinity is. A quadrinity is a base of 4. You can't. It's not a 4-flavor recipe. It's a 4-flavor base, like this is. Or like what was the other what was the one from last week?
We were working on something. No, it wasn't public, I think.
No,
it was a recipe. It was a recipe from last week.
Yeah.
See, I had the Shamrock Shake. It was one that you mixed up, Max, I believe. You and not Jeff. It was one of the recipes.
The white chocolate.
Yeah,
the white chocolate. That was the quadrinity. So you guys are already in the running. You just got to resubmit them as quadrinities. That's 2 down.
Wait, what's the hashtag?
Hashtag develop quadrinity, obviously. Oh, what's so hard to follow here? Yeah. All right, so it's fuck trinities. We're stepping it up. It's quadrinities.
We're going to the next level.
Can we make it with a K? With K.
I feel like a K is in there.
K.
I feel like a K is somewhere in there.
Okay.
Quadrinity.
Okay, shit.
Yeah. Okay. This is gonna be hard because I feel like there's gonna be a lot of misspellings, and then we're not gonna find like half the recipes.
But we're going to tell them how to write it down.
That's true.
What is the right way? Yeah,
that's true.
With a K.
Yeah, with a K.
Oh yeah, Frank Rizzo was the one who made the white chocolate. Forgot about that.
Hey, but Steve, great recipe. You're a great mixer. And I don't know how you made this, but it works, man.
Folkart's mean. I don't agree with him at all. I think it's a great recipe. I like it.
Wait a minute. I didn't say. I said it was a great recipe. What are you talking about? I said it was oddly appealing.
Yeah, I don't agree.
And
I
what
think
you
it's
said
totally
about Germans,
appealing.
off camera. I mean, I don't think it's appropriate.
I'm part German.
I know, and you don't like yourself that much. You have a lot of like repressed feelings about like your ancestry and like stuff.
I think. Well, I know that my mom is from her family was from Germany, but I think my dad's family was Jewish, so it's a real battle inside of me all the time. So
I can see that.
Yeah.
I already felt like I knew the story before you told it.
It's true. It's true.
I'm not surprised.
No.
I wonder what my problem is. It's the Vikings and the Irish, probably.
Yeah.
No, this was a really good recipe. I definitely think it's an old-fashioned donut with cantaloupe in it for some reason.
Of course. Why not cantaloupe?
Yeah, but
dude, I want to know.
Try it with apple filling. Try it with something.
I want to try this. Have you ever heard of a grapefruit donut?
You're always like coming up with this shit that you say exists, like passion fruit cheesecake.
It does exist. I'm gonna try this with some type of grapefruit or something like that.
Tell me how grapefruit donut exists and cantaloupe doesn't.
Look it up. Look it up. It exists.
I'm not gonna. I don't want you to be right.
They do exist. They do exist.
It's an alien. It's the alien of donuts.
Yeah.
I mean, I would just want to know where does it actually, where did this recipe stem from? Is it in the description that I didn't read?
Read it.
Oh, yeah, this has got to be a Reddit recipe, huh? It's just dude, I feel like they're so bored they just invent shit. They're like, you know what I mean? Like they come up with the weirdest shit.
But that's the good thing about vaping.
I mean, it's cool. I'm not saying it's not. It's just it's a whole nother level over on Reddit.
I mean, for us, it's much easier to try things than cooking. If you are just going to bake or make donuts and make a condone glazed,
A lot of work.
it's a lot of work to see if it works. You can do it.
Yeah. This is what all the chefs should be doing. Gordon Ramsay, we'll teach you a thing or two, you know? Quit calling people donkeys and yelling at their fucking steaks and shit.
Fokar, you definitely won the poll.
Yeah, I'm gonna end the poll. I'm gonna end the poll. So the poll is in. It should show up in the chat, the results of it, so everybody can see it.
So that means.
Wait a minute. Wait. Let's talk about this first.
No, it means next week is going to be a very interesting show.
Oh no.
Yep.
People didn't even know what they were voting on, you know.
But they voted right.
You think?
Yeah, they picked the right one.
Yeah,
they picked the right one. So we found this I guess you'd say a device, right? So you can
Yep.
It's yes, you could categorize it as a device,
a gadget.
Who's going to control it? You or me, Max?
It'd be cool if there's like a website where you could we could just sign on. There
There
is a site.
is.
Oh, we should post it in the chat and everybody can control it.
Yeah.
And do like a vote thing.
Oh no.
Hey, if we attach that to a donation, we will be millionaires.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. I don't know if we could do that on YouTube though. I think we'd have to set up that's the OnlyFans type content, you know?
Yeah, they would probably ban us for that.
Maybe
For sure.
It's a risk I'm willing to take. Well, have fun with the vibrating butt plug. It's going to be a lot of fun next week. I think for everybody.
No. You're not going to make me wear it.
Yeah, it's going to be a really big one too.
and you have the remote that's on Wi-Fi, and you're going to be in total control of that.
I think we're going to use a website
of your happiness.
So
pain. I don't know.
If people see me like this or something, they know what's going on. You know, it's like, okay, they hit the overcharge.
Fogart's going to be having a great time, and he's just going to be like, I'm going to do this every week. This is a new show, everybody.
Hey guys! Oh yay!
What if we're having a really deep conversation and you just see the chair just going like this? Deep. Yeah, like Volker, it's expressionless, but the chair's just going like this.
Oh my god! I hate you all. I
think it's a great idea. I'm really glad that you signed the waiver.
I bet you do think it's a good idea.
And I think it's the more clever use of our money so far. It's the best investment we have done. Yeah, so far.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta put everything back into the business. You know, you gotta fucking. Can't be greedy.
When you said you were going to put it back in the business, I didn't think you meant that business, but okay, whatever.
You're the business. We're putting it in you.
I'm the business.
We all had equal opportunities of winning. Yep. That's what you don't get. This is what they wanted. They don't know what they wanted, how they wanted it.
They just wanted it to happen to me.
I can't imagine they're disappointed.
No. Do they know?
What if you keep hitting the button and I'm just not even phased by it? You know, it's just like
I'm kind of prepared.
You have to give us proof. I want proof.
Yeah. Before the show, we need proof. We need we need a spread and check. You know, this is gonna be like TSA before the fucking show.
Oh no.
Completely
Do we tell
necessary.
them what it is?
Huh?
Do we tell them what we are talking about?
I think we did.
I think Max
We did?
said
Okay.
what it
Did
was.
you like pass out for 5 seconds?
Probably, yeah. I was reading chat.
Yeah, we talked about it. We said it.
Okay.
Vibrating butt plug.
Okay.
Fuck?
Perfect.
I'm worried
Maybe they
about
didn't
you.
hear
I'm really worried about you. How did you fucking miss that shit?
You know, you've heard about the IoT thing. You know what IoT means?
Is that a different model? I don't know.
No, it's Internet of Things. I think they went a little too far with the butt plugs. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, fridges, yes. Toasters,
Okay.
yes.
Nobody wants
Butt
a
plugs.
monopoly.
Okay, wait. Is it a smart butt plug? Because maybe we can go to if
Yeah, it's
this, then
Alexa
that,
enabled.
and make it like a thing. If this happened, then activate. No?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Oh God.
We could make it sing.
Can we please end this show?
Huh? Yeah, we got a lot of ideas for next week. All right.
It'll be really entertaining for some.
Hey,
hopefully you'll enjoy it.
If they want to support this show and the money we spend in butt plugs, what can they do?
You can sign your ass up to Folk Arts OnlyFans. That's a start.
Oh my gosh.
That content's pretty regular over there. Or you can go to developdiy.com, which might be something you're equally interested in. You can go and check out. By the way, we didn't really talk about this, the baked cobbler and shit and all that stuff. The fucking recipe is doing great, and it was a great fucking recipe. I'm glad people are enjoying it. It steeped really well. I think we talked about that last week, but goddamn, a lot of people are talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, we've got membership. We're gonna be adding this like little thing to the benefits of that's a premium thing.
Thank you to all the members that were last Tuesday. We did a live episode just for members, premium and platinum, all of them, and it was really fun. So, and they participate a lot in chat. That's our way we can interact more with them doing the recipes, like the regular episode that we used to do, but talking to them. Which
they helped us with
really
it.
Fun and interesting.
That's why that's why we nailed it, because we fucking had help with it instead of us just arguing about pineapple.
So thank you. Yeah, very interesting.
Yeah, that's just a premium thing. We do that every month.
Mm-hmm. And then at the end of the month, we do with the platinum the Q&A.
Right. That's where we just cover all
That's where we all meet in Zoom and we share.
Yeah, it's more face to face.
Yep.
Yeah, experiences. We talk about their recipes. Yeah.
Yep. Other than that, we got one shots. We got them at you want to tell them about the ones over at Chefs? Somebody.
Let me do that.
Yeah, you got talk about it.
Yeah. So if you're looking for some really diverse one shots, why don't you head over to chefsflavors.co.uk. We have citron, which is a lemon candy. We have almond custards. We have a cornbread. We have 2 cheesecakes. That's two cheesecakes. A coffee cheesecake and a strawberry cheesecake. We have tropical cocktails. We have cookies and cream. We have orange soda. It's a beautifully diverse line of one shots. So go check them out. And if you have any extra money, you can also check out the folk art collection over there.
But if you don't, we understand.
Yeah,
you can spend that money at the diner line at flavorjungle.com.
Mm-hmm.
You got carrot cake, you got picky lemonade. I still don't get the name of that one, picky lemonade. And we got peanut. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a great one. Peanut butter milkshake, strawberry donut, golden cookies and cream, double stuffed cookies and cream. Yeah, that's all the stuff, man.
Yeah, we have
We're
merch.
also, yeah, I also want to mention that if you sign up for a platinum membership during this month, that you will receive a exclusive recipe from us just for our platinum members, and it's one of the legacy line recipes that we put out that's been discontinued. We decided we would share those recipes, and it's peanut royale, which is it's like a peanut butter tobacco. It's really good. I really enjoy it.
After we doing these, I want to fucking do the jelly donut. I want to release it. I want to hopefully have it done by then. It's gonna blow your dick off, for sure.
Okay, I haven't tried. It's something I tried.
No. I have worked on several versions at this point. I'm not that close, but yeah, I'm working on it. It's gonna be a yeast donut though. Yeah.
Nice. Someone
right.
in chat is saying, "Nachef, do a arroz con leche." That's rice pudding. We have done rice pudding or
We did a
something.
pina
like that,
colada.
right?
Pina colada.
Pina colada rice pudding. Yeah, that's an episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was okay. It was weird. It was weird.
It was good.
Yeah, it was good. It was just weird. All right. Next week, no episode, but we got interactive mixing.
Yes.
So
if anybody has any suggestions for a profile that we should try to mix up, the interactive mixing is when we pick a profile and the chat gives us advice on what to use, and then they vote on it, and whoever wins,
they choose the flavors.
They choose the flavors, and the one that gets voted the highest votes, that's what we use for that particular layer or whatever, which is a lot of fun. We've done some pretty good recipes that way. We did the peaches and cream, which I think was awesome.
Yeah, used a lot of that as inspiration for Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, that was good. That came from interactive mixing.
So if you have any suggestions for some profiles, put it down in the comments section of this video, not the description. I don't think it'll let you do that, but put it in the comments, and we'll read them and we'll compile them and see if we can't come up with some good with a good profile to mix next Thursday.
Yeah.
One thing, Freedom Issue is saying I need to make another order from Chef. I'll cop that cookies and cream one shot while I'm in it. Cookies and cream is in flavorjungle.com.
Actually, he's
from the direct.
He's talking about the cookies and cream milk, Quake. He's talking about Quake, which is a cookies and cream milkshake. Yeah.
Okay. Great. Yeah.
We have that one's a chocolate one. We got the golden Oreo one over at. Yeah, that one's good. They're both really good. They're very different, but yeah, they're both really
very
good.
different.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's one of the best-selling one shots.
Yeah,
the Quake.
And so is Scarlet. The two, fucking Indulge does well too. Both the cheesecakes do really well.
Mm-hmm. The almond custard does very well too. In fact, I think it's one of the favorite
best-selling.
ones.
Yeah.
Who reads that?
Well, guys,
fucking all our one shots fucking selling off the shelf, man.
Are we done shilling?
I mean, we can talk about some other stuff too. Like,
okay, go ahead.
Sell my. You guys want to buy a refrigerator, maybe?
No.
I don't know. All right, well then we're done then. You know, that's all I got. That's all I got.
It's just that in your house.
Yeah,
that's all you have.
I'm trying to get rid of that. So if one shots, refrigerator, whatever you guys are into, you know. All right, guys. We'll see you next week, next Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern. Thursday, yeah, you know. See you then.
Yeah, on OnlyFans.
That's right. Yeah.
See you guys.
See ya.
See you.